video. Good morning, everybody. We're at the gym. We're hitting legs. The internet's making me mad, so we're hitting legs so I can forget about it. Basically, I hit a whole set of squats. So I guess you guys are just gonna miss out on the first set because I freaking filmed it in slow motion. So there's a slow-mo video of me hitting squats, but I'm going to take off 185 because I have it on 185 right now. And I'm gonna change it to whatever it is when it's just 10s instead of 25s because actually I'm gonna hit one more with 185 because I'm not a baby. Honestly, that hurt my knee pretty bad, and I know it'll go away, so I'm gonna take the 25 off. So I'm doing 155 instead of 185. Oh my goodness, I can't figure the whole time somehow. Went ahead and decreased the weight, but it was hit set number 3. Oh my goodness. I don't know why my words are just not coming out correctly. So I am gonna hit the same exact leg day that I hit the last leg day, because that's how much I love that leg day. So it's gonna be squats, Smith machine hack squat, leg extension, and then shin curl. I was gonna try to hold it in because I want to rise above. But I just have to tell you guys, I'm sick and tired of people getting their information on the internet, not doing any sort of research to back it up. Because lately there's been like this uprising of women just being like, ladies, we have to go back to Pilates. We got bulky from weightlifting. No, you didn't. You got bulky from gaining weight, gaining fat. I'm sorry, but if you think that lifting heavy weight on upper body day and eating mass amounts of food every single day, I'm talking 4,000 calories, 3,500, I mean mass amounts, you're not gonna get bulky. And the word bulky, let's just cut that down real quick. Do you mean bulky or do you mean like excess body fat? Because the bulky look comes from having muscle covered in fat. If you think you look bulky from weightlifting, it's time for the cut, dude. And that's the thing, is because so many people like me who had negative relationships with food think, okay, weightlifting, you burn more calories, so I'm gonna do it so I can eat as much as I want because I've been restricting myself for so long. The problem is, once you start doing that, you're gonna gain weight. I gained 60 pounds once I started lifting weights. I went from 140 to 230? And when I was 230, I was lifting every day. But what you have to know is, okay, yeah, I got a lot of weight on me, but now you have to cut that weight off. You have to work hard to tone down. It's not like you're gonna be lean 230 as a woman. Name one. That's all I'm saying. It's just not in our biology. And I know it's like, I wish, but it's not. So, cut weight. And people saying like, I went to Pilates and I started getting the body I wanted. That's quite literally because you started losing weight. There's nothing wrong with doing exercises that make you happy, but I think if you are a able-bodied young woman, you should be doing exercises that help you in the long haul. Guys, we're hitting some progressive overload because machine hacks. So normally I would do 25, but today I can do 35. So hopefully I can still get in a lot of reps, but you guys are thinking, 35? That's not a lot of weight. Well, first of all, that's rude. Second of all, the angle is too bad. You actually can't see my feet, but imagine you can see my feet. They go shoulder width apart. Closer stance. So, honestly, for me personally, this one burns my quads the most, which is what I want, because I want my quads to be huge. So, it just depends on how I'm feeling. Like right now, it's like my quads could get a little more gross, but my hamstrings as well. So I'm doing the leg curls and leg extension. I just want the whole leg to be big, meaty. No, but let's not go back up. So the reason I opted this over a hack squat is because at least the hack squat that we have here, and I mean hack squat machine, not like the movement. The hack squat here, you get to hinge a little bit backwards and and I push back up. So instead of hinging and starting to activate your abductors and your glutes, you're only really activating quads. So that's a reason that you could do this one if you're looking for more quad bias, but good to do if you're a beginner to squatting, because it makes you do the right, not like this. Kind of an unpopular opinion, but I definitely value warm over weight. If I wanted to break my back, I could do a plate in a 25, or I could do on squat, I could do 225. I genuinely will be injured if I do that. That's a fact. Injury central. It might not be now, but later. So my rule always, at least for lower body, is like if I feel pain in my back or my knees, really bad piercing pain, I just lower the weight, because if you get injured in your back, you could be out from leg days for like months and maybe never squat the same. So I'm just always better safe than sorry. Okay, I'm gonna take this weight off and then I'm gonna go somewhere else. As much as I love this machine, it was very much not made for me because it's very much not height adjustable. So I have to like mess with it a lot to get it to agree with my height, because I'm 5'2" and most of these things are made for like tall people, originally at least. They're getting shorter, don't you worry. As the American average gets lower, so does the machines. So I just hit one set at 115. You heard me right. If you guys used to follow that, I used to only be able to do like 50. So this is insane. And by used to, I mean like a month ago, 2 months ago. I mean, go watch an old quad and hamstrings day. You'll see. Before I get any comments about adjustments, it's adjusted to the shortest possible length. I put the seat is all the way forward. The foot is all the way this way. Everything's adjusted. I'm gonna do leg extension now. I just have to wait for it to open up, so I'm gonna hit some abductors by myself. Alright, you guys. We're doing leg extension. I'm gonna show you guys the first set. And then I'm gonna do set number 2 by myself. So, this one I don't have the adjustment problem on. So we're gonna do the same amount of weight on this one that we did on the... Perfect, okay. That we did on the hamstring curl. Because they're catching up in strength. I could probably do a little more, but I'm just gonna try the first one to just do that. So we have it on 145, and I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna go for 10. I'm gonna see you guys in the pump room. I just have to run there. Alright, you guys. Pump time. The pumps are looking way better lately, thank God. I got like really worried because I was like, dude, do I just have no leg muscle? Because, I mean, I've been hitting legs for a year and a half now. you know? A long time, moral of the story. And to me, I didn't feel like the legs were making too much progress. And I was like, oh, great. Outro I could have had to this video. Question of the day. If you only had one machine to hit legs, what machine would you choose? That was an amazing question, you guys. Leave it in the comments, and I will see you for tomorrow's video. It's going to be an arm day. Oh my god, we're going to hit arms, biceps, triceps, shoulders, everything. My goodness.